Hi everybody, and welcome to my astrology video for the month of April 2018. And it's lovely to see you. And how are you? And how have you been? Well, these are very good questions actually, because the beginning of April is a little difficult for a lot of people. It's a little bit challenging. And April in many ways is a month of growth, it's a month of opportunity, it's a month of enormous potential. But at the same time, it is a month when the cosmos has seen fit to put various issues in our way, to give us something to pit ourselves against, shall I say. Challenge, opportunity. So what is this all about? Why is it that in a month that otherwise would be filled with such opportunity and a real chance for us to grow and develop, make positive changes, get all the stuff that we want organized, why is it that we're given something that hangs around our neck, something, a big bag to carry, a kind of a huge boulder that we must take with us? Why is it that we have to struggle at all in life? What is the deal? Aren't we here to enjoy ourselves? Apparently not. Okay, so let's just explore this for a moment. Why do we have to struggle at all? Well, it's actually to do with the reason for coming down to earth in the beginning. Okay, so before we took on bodies and before we took on this earthly life, we were living a spiritual existence, if you like, as spirit or with soul. And when we're in these other dimensions, the dimensions without earthly exteriors, without the height and the width and the depth, without bodies and all these earthly things, we're merged with a beautiful, all-encompassing, all-loving, unconditional loving environment, like being a baby in the womb, when all needs are met and we have no other aspirations other than just to just remain where we are in this beautiful cosseted existence where we want for nothing, where we know of no struggle, where we know of no wanting, where there is no pain, where we simply are blessed with a beautiful sense of being and loving and being cared for. So why is it that when we get to earth we have this kind of struggle which starts from coming down the birth canal and takes us through several decades of the stuff? Well, it's because that's simply it. When we came here to individuate, when we came here to be an individual with our own self-will, then we were also given various trials and mechanisms for us to struggle, because this is the price we pay. This is what we came here to do, to be honed, to be refined, to struggle against things and to get better and better at them. So we, like more finely graded flour, we get a better grading, but we also get more wisdom. We get a heightened gnosis, a sophistication of individual freedom, which is born out of the lessons that we have to learn, the struggle that is so great. Each of these lessons and each of these challenges refines and hones us until we become much more adept at being an individual, much more adept at being a self-willed person. So by the time we're ready to go back to the other side, to pass through the veil again, to die, and to be reborn on the other side as soul and spirit again, we're able to take back with us and deliver to the great soul lake and the great spirit lake the essence of our wisdom, the results of the challenge. We're able to take wisdom and knowledge that we can give back into the other realms, so that when other people are born out of that great soul lake and that great spirit lake, then they will have some of our wisdom already kind of preloaded. This is so that the human race spiritually, this is the mechanism that is used with the human race spiritually to just sort of like grow and expand and get more sophisticated. Well, that's my theory anyway. So here we are in the month of April, and yeah, there's been a few things that might have challenged us. For instance, tiredness or physical energy might have been drained. We may have struggled with issues to do with family, siblings, perhaps arguments. We may be struggling with money problems, relationship problems, marriage breakups, that kind of thing. Well, all of this is sounding a bit wearing, and it maybe if you are struggling with something like that, it is a bit wearing. But I want to give you a message. I want to give you something that can probably give you some hope behind the woes or the troubles or the challenges that we may be struggling with at the moment. And that is the hope of rebirth, the hope of new life. Because we are all, after all, in the month of April, where we have passed the equinox and the sun has moved over the first zodiac sign, over the equator and into the first zodiac sign. This is, for me, the first month of the year. And here we are. The 21st of March is when we tip over into a new year, and here we are enjoying that now. And so it is filled with opportunity. The sun is in Aries, other planets are in Aries, and so what that means is we're all imbued with an opportunity to bring forth new shoots. We have the energy to grow, to develop into something new. Now, a lot of us may be feeling, oh, I have no energy at all. I'm sort of waking up tired at the moment. And that is the challenge of this particular month. We have these extra things on the top, which may make things a bit sort of boot campish. My car broke down, for instance, and it's going to be off the road for most of April. That's a big challenge to me. I know other people who are physically tired at the moment, who just can hardly drag themselves around and whose spirits are low. That may be the challenge that you face. Or, as I say, there may be money problems or family issues. Okay, but please just trust me on this one. Underneath all of this, there is an energy trying to break through. It is trying to deliver the new energy. It is trying to deliver new birth. It is trying to encourage you and get you to see where you can break out or break free of the past, of the old life, of the things that have really become a burden over the last few months or years, and you haven't really recognized or noticed that they have. So although there is this extra struggle at the moment, look at the things that you had around you in your life and ask questions. Do I really want this relationship? Is it worth all this trouble and torment? Do I really want to keep talking to my sister when actually she's just an old bitch? I really need to make my life without her. Sorry if that sounds horrible. Ask questions of, yeah, so my car's broken down. Do I really need this old car, or should I be thinking about investing in another one, which I can't afford, so the old car's getting a new engine? But at least I asked the question. We're looking at anything that is challenging at the moment and asking, well, okay, does it need new life breathing into it? Ask questions all around, but then do also take heart from this new month and this fresh energy. Struggle on. There is one more thing I want to tell you about April, and that is we have Venus in Taurus for most of it. Now, I just want to explain what that means. Venus is what we desire, what we find attractive, what we're magnetized to. It's a great attractive power, right? In Taurus, which is the earth sign, it's about being attracted to, let me tell you, chocolate, right? So if things get really bad this month, Venus in Taurus is kind of like a cosmic signpost saying it's okay to eat chocolate to comfort yourself. We have on the 15th, 16th of April, a new moon in Aries, which is a time which is especially enthused with new, fresh energy. And this is a brilliant time for you to bring about any new businesses, start up any new endeavors. It really is a fabulous time astrologically to begin stuff. So even if you're dragging yourself around at the beginning of April, bear in mind that it is a fantastic time when we get to the middle of April, and it is a time for you to really strike out and try to do everything that you want to do in terms of new efforts. It's kind of important that we see it that way, I think. And this is the main message that I wanted to deliver to you this month. Okay, don't forget, if you are struggling, I am so happy to see you for a reading. We will sit and talk on Skype for 90 minutes, which is £79. If you've had a reading from me before, you can have an hour top up, just £59. I love to get to sit down, have a coffee, go through your chart, chat through all the issues, and leave you with some great pointers, some really enthusiastic stuff to take forward, understanding and meaning. This is what readings are all about, understanding and meaning, positive things, and everybody always feels very much rejuvenated and happy after they've had one. So why not? You're worth it. It's a new start. Give yourself one, a reading with me. It was lovely to talk to you. And I do hope to see you next month. And I am wishing you with all my heart all of the energy and the excitement and the verve and the initiative and the anticipation and the joy and the happiness that is available this month, if we could just keep going and keep believing. I wish you all of that, my friends. I love you dearly. It was great to talk to you. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.